Welcome back to my channel, My Study Table. I'm Dr. Swati, and today, under the Espresso Shots series, I will take you through a very popular analytical tool, the BCG matrix. A disclaimer note: caselets and examples are conceptualized by the presenter. Analysis, solutions, and recommendations are as conceptualized by the presenter. This can be used as one of the ways to use the BCG matrix in analyzing business cases and challenges as highlighted in business case studies under MBA, MCOM, BBA courses in India. The BCG matrix is usually used in competitor analysis that looks at the position of individual products or product lines in the market sector they compete in. The products are assessed on the basis of relative market share and market growth. Through this, organizations can assess if they have a balanced product and market portfolio, enabling them to develop strategies for each of the products depending upon the potential growth in the market and the relative strength of the products. So the company needs to begin with placing all their products in each of these quadrants depending upon their relative market share and market growth before they can move ahead with the analysis. As you can see, there are 4 quadrants here named differently. The first one is cash cow products, second star products, question mark products, and dog products. We'll begin with the first one, which is cash cow products. As you can see here, the products in this quadrant have a relatively high market share in a low growth market. These are generally cash generators for the organizations and are profitable. The recommended strategy here would be to hold on to the investment and build on it further. So the questions that can be addressed and thereby strategized on would be: how can it maintain its current position, for which the company may choose a defensive strategy? Second, should the company invest further in promotional tools? The answer to which is that the company could continue advertisement inflow in order to stay put in the minds of the consumer. Moving ahead with the star products. Now these are products that have a relatively high market share in a high growth market and may at some point of time become cash cows. The strategy here again would be to build on further, and hence coming to the questions: should the company further invest in product development, advertisement, and R&D expenses? And the answer to this is that the company can plow in more into product R&D as well as advertising and promotional tools. This would help in retaining their position. The question mark products, they have relatively low market share in a high growth market, and they also have the possibility of becoming a star product as there is enough potential in the market. But it may require heavy investments. Hence, the strategies could be pertaining to the questions as given here. Should the company increase its investments on these products or reduce investments and then exit? Dog products have relatively low market share in a low growth market. They would require substantial investment if the organization wants to cultivate it, but the risk quotient on this would be on a higher side. Hence, strategies could answer the questions of possibilities of divestment or a revamp of its product offerings. This is a small caselet that will help understand the application of the BCG matrix. So let's first quickly read through the case. ABC Limited is an Indian consumer goods company established in 1950. Headquartered in Mumbai, its product range includes packaged food and beverages, cosmetics and toiletries, amongst other FMCG products. The company has observed that few of their products have moved from being a star product to a problem child due to increased new entrants into the market and the stagnation of product R&D. Though the market growth holds great potential. The company seeks your advice on its investment schedule based on the BCG matrix it has drawn for itself post analyzing the potential and its current market share for all its products. So as you can see here, they have products A, B, C, D, E and F, and they have placed them in their respective quadrants based on the relative market share and market growth. So you can just go through these, seeing which products are in which quadrants. So A and D are in the star quadrant, while product B is the cash cow for the company. Products C and E are question marks, and product F is a dog product. Having seen this, let's move on to the possible strategies that the company could make for each of these products. I have made my analysis and recommendations based on three components. So if you're going to see this table here, the three components on which my analysis and recommendations are based on are investment strategy for organic growth, advertisement influx, and market or product, whether they need to stay back in the same market with the same product or they need to exit. So let's begin with the first one, A and D. So these products were in the star quadrant. Now, according to the placement, this could be the possible strategies for the same. Increase R&D for product development, work on unique promotional techniques, and increase reach to other potential markets. Advertisement influx, a possible increase in the same to retain themselves in the minds of the consumer, as well as to reach out to new customers and consumers. Market strategy here would be to stay in the same market with the same product portfolio and work further on the R&D to come out with newer variants of the portfolio. Product B, which was a cash cow, the investment strategy for the same is increase if potential exists. The advertisement influx is to continue or increase to remain in the minds of consumers and remain a market leader. Because if you remember, a cash cow is one which has a relatively high market share. So therefore, in order to keep that position, they need to be either continuing or increasing the advertisement influx. The strategy here is to remain in the same market with the same product portfolio. For products C and E, which were question marks, so there was a question on whether they will be able to increase their market share. Investment strategy could be may increase but should give a timeline to realize gains or regain market share, beyond which they should consider divestment. The advertisement influx, they may increase the influx but should give again a timeline to realize the gains or regain the market share, beyond which they should consider divestment. The product or the market strategy here, preferably exit if unable to match industry standards or current competition. If the company wants to give the business another lifeline, they could opt for the same but should give a timeline to realize the investment. The last product, which was F, the quadrant that it belonged to was the dog product quadrant. The investment strategy here is to divest. There need not be any further advertisement influx, and the market or the product strategy here is to exit the market, because this anyway will not be giving any kind of benefit to the company. Instead, it may become a liability to the same. So these could be the possible strategies for each of these products. BCG analysis should lead to questions and analysis such as key strategies for every product or product line, the way we saw in the caselet. Why did a product move from one quadrant to another? Reasons and recommendations, especially if it has been a regression. How can one retain a star or a cash cow position for sustainability? So for a longer period of time, how can it sustain the position of a star or a cash cow product? One could link the BCG with the PLC, which is the product life cycle of the product, to strengthen the decisions taken, as this may help address gray areas and bring in further inputs to giving a direction to organizations in a dilemma about their product and market portfolio. I hope you found this video informative. You could go through my channel to learn more concepts on finance, strategy, management, marketing, and skill improvement. Here's to happy learning now and always.